Hey Guitar Den, how are you guys doing today? This video is going to be one of my best. I'll tell you why. Because it involves a subject that's very close to my heart. I want to ask you a question. What do you think of when you think of heavy metal music and hard rock music? Do you think of girls and drugs and alcohol and excess? I don't. I think of mathematics and the quest for excellence. This video, I'm going to show you exactly how. And I'm going to show you how that class that you're sitting in, watching the clock, waiting to get through so you can go to recess or lunch, is actually the path to excellence and hard rock music. I'm going to start out with an old song from Judas Priest. I created the loop beforehand, and it goes a little like this. One life, I'm gonna live it up. Never give it up. Stand tall, I'm young and kind and proud. I'm on top as long as the music's loud. If you think I'll sit around as the world goes by, you're thinking like a fool. This is a case of do or die. And there is a fortune waiting to be had. You think I'll let it go, you're mad. You got another thing coming. You got another thing coming. Okay, obviously that's a great old tune, hard rock song from Judas Priest called Another Thing Coming. You got another thing coming. But, so you don't play guitar, you've watched everybody else play guitar your whole life, but you always wanted to play. I'm going to show you something that's so powerful right now. You've seen this 1,000 times before. It's this. Did you see how I played that song? Look at how my finger is hitting this fret, my first finger is hitting this fret, and my third finger is going 2 frets up on the next string over. See this pattern? Watch. That happens all over the fretboard. It happens with this. Right? It happens with... It's a perfect fifth. It's the root of a bar chord, and if you can master it, you can play anything. So look at it again. It's a pattern that happens all over the fretboard, and once you start to see it and you recognize it as a pattern, you realize that all you need are 2 fingers, your first and third fingers, to play this perfect fifth. And if you can play the perfect fifth, it opens up the door to all songs. Now, you can play chords like this, right? You're playing the whole chord, but you're not there yet. Maybe you're just a beginner. So all you really want to do, just to hear yourself playing the song and to get that inspiration to continue playing, is play the perfect fifth. It sounds like that. In F sharp, F sharp minor sounds like this. G, A, it happens everywhere. C, right? You're starting to see the patterns already, right? Those 2 notes, that interval, are 2 notes that for some reasons that are mathematical, I'll show you in a second, they work together. They're harmonious. Certain things in the universe work together well. Why? I don't know. Why does dough and mozzarella cheese work together? Why does it work beautifully with sauce? Why does it make pizza? How come you can't put vinegar on the pizza? It doesn't work well. Here's vinegar. Here's dough. See how it works well? Certain tones, certain intervals work beautifully together, right? There's your major third. There's your fifth. There's your octave. Here's the vinegar. It's called a tritone. It's called a diminished fifth. Now, I happen to love that. You know, it's a source of a lot of great songs, and it's dissonance, and dissonance is a part of the universe, right? So this perfect fifth that I want you to try looks like this. So in that particular song, all I did was I took the palm of my hand, I muted the string like this, so I didn't go like this. I muted it so it sounded like this, right? Then I hit with a first finger the second fret, which is the F sharp note, and then the perfect fifth, which is the C sharp note. So you don't have to know all about the tones and the scales. All you have to do is mimic what I'm doing. So mute it and then just go. Now let's put that to some hard rock music. Right? One life, I'm gonna live it up. It's very simple. Now that you've been taught it, you're going to see every guitar player in the world. The next band you go see, you're going to go, hey, he's hitting the perfect fifth right there. So let's go over to our screencast, and I want to show you mathematically how this is operating. Okay, guys, so here is where it gets really juicy. Here we have the online tone generator that tells us this number right here, which is how many times the string is vibrating in order to hit a certain pitch. Watch this. Get the idea? Okay, so now here we have our Judas Priest song. What we're going to do is mathematically find out what's going on with this Judas Priest song. Now, in previous lessons, I spoke about the fact that if you pluck your guitar string, the string wobbles, and you can see it if you look closely. If it just happens to be wobbling at certain frequencies, we have names for them. It could be A, it could be B, C, D, E, F, and G. So what we've done in order to communicate music is if a string is wobbling at, let's say, 440 cycles per second, which is here, we've called that A. Let's stop. So let's say it wobbles right here, 440 wobbles per second. That's A440. Okay, now in the particular case of this F sharp, of this song, they're playing that in the key of F sharp. So let's go here and let's hit F sharp 4. All right, now you can see, now I'm going to round off these numbers because these are mathematically precise. But in the interests of simplicity, if you hit the second fret on the low sixth string, on the low E string, you're hitting an F sharp note, which is 370 cycles per second. So let's see how it sounds. Sounds like it's in key, right? So let's go to the next octave up, 740. Get it? Now, what about that perfect fifth? How does music work mathematically? How are we going to link those boring math classes to something that is tied directly into something as cool as Judas Priest? Let's take, see this, 370 and 740? The difference between those two numbers. Now remember, that's an octave. What we're playing is an octave. An octave means that the note laps, the frequencies lap, and it becomes an F sharp note again. So if you hit 370, that's the exact same note called F sharp. But if you go right in between those two, right in the epicenter of 740, 370 and 740, what you have is the perfect fifth, which is C sharp. So if you take 370 and divide it by 2 and add it to 370, you have 555. So listen to this. Now let's do 555. Let's play 555 and 370 cycles per second. See how that works mathematically? Isn't it amazing? 370 cycles per second is the F sharp. 555, which is directly in between the octaves, is a perfect fifth. 555 is the perfect fifth. Now, I want you to go on your guitar. I want you to try those two frequencies with this newfound knowledge and play the guitar and realize that it's infinitely simpler than you think. And music is mathematics. The mathematics holds the entire universe together. It's why airplanes fly through the air. Robert Oppenheimer created an atomic bomb with mathematics, and Rich Casella is running the Guitar Den and teaching you mathematics. And Judas Priest is amazing. Let me conclude this video by just playing the end of this incredible song. If you think mathematics isn't amazing, you've got another thing coming. So I'm asking you guys, did you like this video? Do you want me to do more videos like this? Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I really want to start to focus on going regional outside of our great town of Bayonne and even possibly go national at some point. But it's got to start right here by you subscribing to my YouTube channel. So go over there right now, hit that little subscribe button, and we're in business, and we're going to continue to grow together.